This is the price action review of Volatility 25 index. We are on the today's date 15th of December 2025 and we are in the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, we have a general bullish trend like this, right? And with that in mind, I am looking for potential bullish engulfing candle to give me bullish bias, and that is what we have right here. So we have a bullish bias at this point, and with that in mind, I'm assuming this bullish engulfing candle is giving me the idea that we are still in a strong bullish bias, and as a result we will be looking for buy setups. And as long as price is above this point, then we are going to be looking for buy setups, and that is what we are going to look at to see which opportunities would we have taken from this point. So I'll just point out with an arrow from this area here is now when we start looking for buys. So let us go to the 3-minute time frame and look for bullish engulfing candles only, because you are only looking for buy setups. So after this formation of this, after this this is the opening of the new 1 hour candle, and now we want to look at which opportunities would have somebody taken at this point. The first one is we have this engulfing candle. Price retraces it, but much later on retraces towards it, but much later on, but so as a result I'm not a fan of that setup. We look for another one. Another one is here, but price did not retrace to it. As a result, it was not a good idea actually. Yeah, that was another one. And then another significant retracement with a bullish engulfing candle at this point right here, and we have a buy setup at this point, but unfortunately you hit a stop loss, right? And then next one we have is this bullish engulfing candle, buy setup, stop loss just below this low, and you get your 5 risk to reward ratio of 5, right? Then now we look for another bullish engulfing candles to see which other opportunities we would have taken. We can see one here, this one here. So this, somebody would say it hit a stop loss, but it didn't, because price did not significantly close. There was no candle closure below this point, so just holding this trade and see how it goes, and then you would have your risk to reward ratio of 5R I mean, and there we have it. So another setup that was successful. We look for another one, bullish engulfing candles or patterns. You have one here. You check this, right? Buy setup, stop loss below this low, and you get your risk to reward ratio of 5. So another successful setup. We had another bullish engulfing pattern here. Place a buy at that point, stop loss below that level, and you want your 5R. Again, another successful setup. We get another one. You can see price is ranging in this zone, closes below here, right? And then gives us a bullish engulfing candle at this point. So this was a solid setup right here. See if we would have gotten a buy. Yeah, we got a buy there. Stop loss below this relative equal loss, and get your risk reward ratio of 5. Another successful setup. Then we have this range and then coming low to this point, and this seemingly is a support level because you have price significantly rejecting above it or just staying above it. Let's mark it like this. Yeah, so we have this engulfing candle at a support zone. Price didn't come to the lower half of this range, so we leave it. Then you have another one here. Price comes to the lower half and take a buy at that point. Stop loss just below that low, and yeah, you get your 5R as always. Another successful setup, right? Let's look for another potential setup. I can see we have any other. There's no other significant setup, but I would term this as a significant one because in this range we have price coming to this point and giving us this is not a good setup, so I'll leave it. It is an engulfing candle, but it is not clear enough. Yeah, so that is this one. Also so good one. This one we also had significant retracement, bullish engulfing 50% or the midpoint, and you place your buy setup right there. Stop loss below that low, and you get your 5R again. Another successful setup. So this is how you would have participated in this price action. Maybe you would consider taking this as well, as long as you have a bullish engulfing pattern. Then you have a valid setup. You just wait for price to retrace to the 50% and take the trade. So that is it. You can see that is how you would have participated in this price action. So how many setups did you get? We get 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 setups. So text 9 setups. We have any losses? We had one loss. One. Any other? Let's see if we had any other loss. There was no other loss. Yeah, so no other loss. So we have only one loss. 8 wins. Can I make this bigger?